Hey, yo, happy day. Hey, look, that's the air compressor. Those are my gates. Ha, let's show you this. So, I fenced my property when I got Axel. I wanted him to just be able to run the place, and he sure did. But, so when I hung my gates, I flushed them as best as I could to the ground. So they're not very level. That's not really I install some fences every once in a bit, so that's not like the best advertisement for my fencing, but this was very purposeful. It kept him in there. I also, let's see, also put some barbed wire on the bottom of it, and I put these slider pins in, and when I did that, I made a video about that, but I flushed the stakes to the ground. So they constantly get buried. I've since learned that, I could have set them up an inch high off the ground. And, with the 12-foot gates, I'd never really run them over. But here we are. So what I'm going to do today is clean out. I'm going to, see what I can't do about leveling the gates. I'm hoping I don't have to make new holes with the pins. But we'll see how that goes. So first, I fill up the compressor with air, plugging in over down that way yonder, and it'll blow out air without being plugged in, so I don't need a 400-foot extension cord. So we'll get them slider pins cleaned out. Do it like this.
Definitely close your eyes. Goggles would probably be smart, but here we are. Yep.
Couldn't find no string line, and I don't feel like going out. That's giving it a pretty general idea. See what I did there? Both kind of fading into the center. Now, what I'm hoping to be able to achieve is to still be able to use the slider pins. If I have to, I will dig that thing out. That's just a little concrete thing that I set. It's one bag, 2 posts, so I could dig it out, but let's see what we can. Hopefully avoid that step. When you hang your gates, you put your post pins facing each other so nobody can run off with your gate, right? But it's got this, I loosened it. This is the adjustable, so that's how you get it off. You loosen this one, slide it down, and voila it. Oh, we're getting there. Getting a little closer. I guess I have to go get a level. You can see the gap between the two. It's getting narrow towards the bottomer. So what I'm doing is kind of turning the pins in a little to bring them up off of the ground. Getting a little more clearance. This part of the driveway where it opens is pretty sloppy too. I might have to make a pass at it. I got my little dragger, but so the string line's kind of bummer. It's not really, it's a rope. It's an old rappel rope. It's grungy and hard, tough to tie knots. So we're gonna go get a level. Well, this one's about there. You can see the gap. The post is level. The gate's pretty darn level. And it does this, which it never did. So we'll call that a victory on that side. Well, that's about it. I mean, terribly, it ain't level. The ground's really off here, but we're pretty even. I got nice clearance. This side, it's 2 12-foot gates, so we don't usually pass that. It does travel. You got to help it along. This side goes on its own now. That's pretty fun. If I had a you know, I don't know. I don't have a good way to take a video of me doing it, so trust me. Hey, come by and check it out one day. All right. Thanks for watching The Adventures in Gating. Sponsored by Betty and Maya. Twizzler usually just chills out during the day. All right, like, cue the outro music. We're almost there. We're almost there.